What up YouTube? So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a stock called Fisker, currently trading in the New York Stock Exchange. I've mentioned about the stock earlier last week in a video. I did mention that the stock dropped to a new low at 1432, and I did mention after the drop it spiked up quickly from 1432 to the mid to high 14s almost instantly. After that big raise, I did mention that this stock has a high potential that it'll keep going up, and that the support was in the 14s. So if you could scoop anything from the 14s to the very low 15s, that would be really good. And you would be making a lot of money. In this video, I'll just be talking about Fisker, some of the little news that they do have, and I will be at the end of the video, and I will timestamp it at the bottom. I will be mentioning about what options trade you should be doing for a call option in order to get some good profits, because right now that strike price is currently trading pretty low. And you will see some substantial gain for Christmas time or heading into the New Year's. So at 1432, at the lows, it went from 1432 all the way to mid to high 14s almost instantly. As you can see here, it literally spiked up, and at that moment I knew that this stock would keep climbing back up. It will end up probably doing a U-shape. Currently right now, if you could see, the stock was at a high at 2363, and this was literally end of November, the 27th. So it's literally been like 14 days, so like 2 weeks ago, that it's been at this level. At that level it kept dropping, and it had a support in the 1670s, so mid 16, and most of the week it was trading in the mid 17s. So I would definitely see this price go up to the 17s if it could break that resistance, maybe even head up to the 18-19s, but it also depends on how the stock market does for the remaining of the year. But I would definitely see it hit the 17s. So I'll just be going over the stock itself and why I think it's definitely a good buy. The risk towards it is extremely low. I don't see it going anywhere lower than the 14s. So from 14 to 15, it's about $1 loss, or the gains are a lot bigger and more significant. So that's the one thing. What I want to go over first is just Henrik Fisker, the CEO, currently announced that they hit an all-time high of 10,370 reservations. There's been a big spike recently for the Ocean EV on the weekend, and he also did hint that they will be launching a pickup truck. It looks like it's going to be called the Alaska, the Fisker Alaska. It looks like a nice pickup truck, and they did say that they will be launching a range of vehicles faster than any other pure electronic vehicle company has ever done, in less than half the time. So it looks like them and Magna would be partnering up and will be launching multiple vehicles. So definitely, if you're a long-term holder, this is very good news for you. Once these cars start dropping, you'll definitely see a high price for the stock. The price will definitely keep going up. So if you see right here, the Fisker Ocean, they're looking to drop it for, at base price, $37,499 USD. You would not find an SUV, especially an electric vehicle SUV, for this price range anywhere. And like, if you want to compare it even to like the 2020 Nissan Murano, why would I buy a average Nissan Murano for $34,000 when I could wait and get an Ocean Fisker electric vehicle for just a little bit more? So in terms of the stock, this is definitely some good news. I wanted to share with you guys about a call option. So if you guys want, you could use the option profitcalculator.com. You would simply go search up your ticker symbol. So I put FSR, get your price. It'll load up the current prices are right now. The call that's pretty cheap is the 22nd of January 2021. So 22nd January 2021, obviously you could look into different ones. The closer the expiry date, the more riskier it is. So I like to usually go a couple months ahead at least, so it's less riskier. Now the stock price you'd want to go for is the $16. As you could see, it's only $1.65 and it's cheaper than the $16.50 at a lower strike price. So right there you could tell that the price is pretty cheap and it should correct itself. So even if you were to buy at $1.65, you would definitely make your money's worth. So let's say you wanted to buy, let's do something reasonable, something that most people would probably have. Let's say you wanted to only put $1,320. You only wanted to get 8 contracts. So we did mention that the support was about 1430, and we mentioned here that we think it's going to hit the 17s, but let's say on a good end it goes past the support and it goes up to maybe, let's say, the support back in December 1st, which was about $20.30. So we could put here $20.30. So we could calculate. So right now, like I said, there's going to be a trend going up to 17, mid 17s. So let's say even hit 1740. Right there, you could see the price and how much you'd be getting. So you could literally, if it hits the 1740s like I predicted, let's say even it hits it before the beginning of the year, you could quickly sell and make a 40% gain. So you've invested $1,300 to make $536 before the end of the year. You could go ahead and get yourself a nice Christmas present or a nice New Year's present for only $1,320, which get you a 40% return. Now let's say, I would honestly, once it starts hitting the $17, I would start selling my contracts unless it breaks the resistance and it keeps going up. So if it does end up breaking that $17, it hits 18, and if you still see that the volume's going pretty high, so you can see here the volume has been going pretty high, then I would definitely maybe hold on to it. If it hits 19, I'd probably start scaling down. Like you could see here before in December 8th, there was barely any volume, and it was that support kept above the 16, high 16s, 17. So I don't see no issue for it maintaining that support again once it hits that level and starts going sideways or maybe even up. So if you were to hit the 17s, depending on how early, you could get a 30, 40, 50, 60% gain, depending, even 70%, depending on how fast it makes that jump. Because I said that right now the price per option is extremely cheap for that call. I know people have been buying them at $3, $4 at $1.65. That's basically peanuts right now. So definitely get into it, purchase the options. If you don't have options or don't know how to do options, maybe you could start trading with maybe like just maybe I wouldn't do like maybe 1 or 2 option calls. You wouldn't make too much money, but at least you'd get a decent return on your investment, 20% return, etc. So definitely look into that. I will definitely be leaving another video on IPOC. So definitely make another video on IPOC and what options you could purchase, or at what price you should purchase it, and when I expect the price to go up. So I already did make this FSR call, and I'll make the IPOC call. We could come back in about a month, and you'll see how much money you guys have made. If you guys want, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment any questions, and I could definitely make another video for this. Thank you, and have